to fame was based on their hardcore beats and honest rhymes.
And Straight Outta Compton tells the story of how this groundbreaking hip-hop group changed music and pop culture forever.
Yo, what's up? This is Ice Cube.
This is DJ YELLA.
And you're watching Made in Hollywood. Now check this out. This is a scene from our new movie, Straight Outta Compton.
If you had the chance to change the situation, would you take it?
Just hit that first beat hard, all right? You cruising down the street.
All right. Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
Hey, that was dope, eh?
So being a part of this whole project, was it hard reliving and going back to that journey that you guys created?
Well, it was a hard process. You know, it's not easy to put a movie together like this, but it was so much fun. You know, it was so nostalgic. It was so
entertaining.
Yeah, and, you know, and we realized, you know, our lives were a movie. It was a, you know, rags to riches story that we're proud to be able to bring to the screen.
You're listening to Compton's very own Ice Cube, Eazy-E, and Dr. Dre. I gotta tell you, you are witnessing history.
What you brought to the role was this other side of charisma. And doing your research, did you find that Eazy-E was charismatic, or is that just something you brought to the role?
He was very charismatic, and I think that's what mattered most to people who knew him personally, because he could find a bright side in anything.
Yeah, I was just talking about it.
And if he didn't, he probably still was gonna crack a joke. You know, he was the more prankster of the group.
People are scared of you guys. You have a unique voice. The world needs to hear it.
They want N.W.A? Let's give them N.W.A.
I was so impressed with the acting. They were phenomenal. Yeah. Like, how do you lock that in?
As you watch it more and more, you forget as actors, it's dust.
Your songs glamorize gangs and drugs.
Our art is a reflection of our reality.
It was important that, you know, when we found the cast, that they not only look, you know, the look is, you know, everybody say he looked like you, he should be able to do it. No, but there's a flavor, there's an essence.
The most important part, besides the story, is just to find the right guys, because again, you get that wrong, you have no movie. And we scoured the planet Earth trying to find these guys, and we found the right guys.
Yeah.
And they delivered a world-class performance.
They delivered. It's ridiculous.
Good.
Gary is the reason that I'm sitting here today, and Dre was there at every single day, just to make sure that we captured this legacy. They all weren't interested in impersonations, you know, because it easily could have gone that way. They were interested in humanity and what N.W.A did, what they accomplished, what they represented, and I think we really got into that.
Where your body is right now, Corey, keep it there. Yeah. You know? Yeah, there you go.
I had to learn how to DJ, I had to learn how to produce, I had to drag the tables back and forth to set every day.
O'Shea, did you feel like you've got a better understanding of who your father is and what he brought to the music industry?
That understanding that I had was before the film. It actually why I felt like I needed the role. You know, I could have somebody study him, look him up on YouTube, do all that type of stuff, or somebody who's been watching him for over 20 years. You know, I've been doing my research before I could walk.
Wait, did you give your son notes?
Yeah, you know, I gave him notes more about, you know, what I was thinking, what I was feeling, how did I perceive this guy or that guy or this situation. Action! And just gave him all the ammunition he needed, so when he did turn or go or say something, he knew where it was coming from, and he could just be.
Speak a little truth and people lose their mind.
This isn't the Crips and Bloods. This is a threat from the federal government.
I find this film so compelling and positive and relevant to this time. Why do you think this film inspires?
Oh man, because of how relevant it is. You know, there's nothing new under the sun. There's the same problems that were happening back then are happening now. There's just a bigger eye on them. And there's always people that need to be inspired and people who need a little bit more courage. And a movie like this is a real life movie.
I was raised in Los Angeles at that time, and I know the group. I'm fans of N.W.A, and so there wasn't anything shocking, but I think you're right. It was really just our focus was just to make sure we got it right, because you can't get this movie wrong.
I think it's, you know, it's about 5 kids off the streets of Compton who chose to be creative with our frustration. You know, I always said to the people who didn't like our records, you know, did you want us rapping about breaking in your house, or do you want us breaking in your house?
They try to tell us what we can't play. This N.W.A. Yo, Dre.
What up?
I got something to say.
When I come back, boy, I'm coming straight out of Compton.
Made in Hollywood.